Here's the lineup for your 2011 Pens Elite.
Number 1, Squishy Evans, St. Killian's Parish School.
Number 12, Maddox Pegley, Todd Lane Elementary. Number 14, Grayson Baru, and I go to Elwood City School District.
Number 21, Ty Avoya, Fort Charlie Elementary. My number's 24. My name is Andrew Hazelcoat, and I go to Mars Elementary. 28, Hunter Stillwagon, West Mifflin School District.
Number 34, Austin Tunick, Hayden Elementary.
47, Isaac Helsel, Nooch School.
Number 58, Boyden Yolitz from McCormick Elementary.
Number 61, Ryan Moore, Hayden Elementary.
Number 63, Brody Straub, Avalon Elementary.
I'm number 83, Lucas Ashley, and I go to Mars Area School District.
Number 89, Philip Palladino, J.H. Brooks Elementary.
97, Nathan Goldberg, Penn Trafford.
Compuware. Starting lineup for the Pens, it'll be Helsel in net. Baru, Palladino, and Hassan Cope your forwards. Goldberg and Kumnick, your defense pair. About 10 seconds in, the Pens are offsides. We had a little bit of this in the last game. Both sides started that way. Speaking of the last game, this will be the third matchup between the two teams. Matchup number 1 in Detroit went to the Penguins 3-2. And earlier today, a few hours ago, many of you joined us. Many of our millions upon millions of fans joined us for a 3-1 Penguin victory over Detroit Compuware earlier this morning. Grayson Baru carries it up to the red line. Chips it over for Palladino, who gains the offensive zone, cuts to the middle. He's around one, a shot just wide. Baru follows on, forces it over Hassan Cope's stick, gathered by Goldberg. He'll find Palladino. Top of the circles, he plays it into the corner. Compuware gets possession. Chipped up off the glass. Gathered in by Pegley. Covering for the defense there. Or I guess he is playing defense now. Pegley is on defense for this one. Ben's making some lineup changes. It'll be Ulowitz into the offensive zone. 1-on-2. Carries to the right. Turns and shoots off a leg. Centering pass broken up. He stays on the puck though. In behind, looking to center towards Zachi. Cut off by Compuware. Pressure from Lohr. Forces the turn over to Zachi. He plays it into the right wing corner. Lohr will battle there. Cleared up to the blue line. Stopped by Straub, but in the neutral zone. He'll play a D-to-D to Pegley. Well, Pegley stripped to the puck and into the zone comes Compuware. Centering pass all the way through Helsel's crease. Gathered by Compuware on the left side. That shot from outside. Blocked by Pegley. Rebound there. But Helsel says no. Rebound cleared by Straube. He's challenged by two Detroit players. Pegley follows on through center. He'll dish it off for Lohr. Lohr will carry over the McDonald's logo. Banks it off the boards into the zone. Ulowitz gives pressure. But Compuware comes back the other direction. Brody Straub in the way. Battle on the right side. Comes the whole way through past the stick of Stillwagon. Zachi there to pressure. Centering pass cut off by Straub. Played back into the corner. It's Lohr battling. Comes the whole way through past the stick of Ulowitz. Gathered in by Compuware, sent back in towards the net again. Ulowitz there to pick that one off. He'll come out and find Zachi at center. It's off his stick into the zone. Left wing corner. Zachi in after it. 3-on-1 battle in the corner. Compuware comes away with it. And they fly up ice. The goal scorer from the last game for Compuware. Dangles through center. He's a rounded defenseman, but the stick of Stillwagon reaching back, able to make the play. And out comes Stillwagon through center. Up into the offensive zone. Onside play. He's got Avolia with him. Looks to pass it. It's off a stick and in behind the net. Countered by Compuware, and out they come 2-on-2. Played over to the right wing side. Gathering there, turning, shooting. That's off the blocker and into the netting. A blocker save for Helsel. Keeping it knotted at 0, 9:23 to play. Pens will roll out Baru, Avolia, Palladino, Goldberg, and Pegley. Baru wins the draw. Gets possession off the faceoff. Then flies out of the zone. Makes it a 3-on-1. Challenges the defender. It pops free to Palladino. Works it into the right corner. Gathered in behind the net by Compuware. Some pressure from the Pens, but they break it out the right side. Carried up through center. Cut off by Pegley. He'll play it back to the blue line. Not the whole way in, though. Compuware gains the Pens end. Goldberg will gather it and carry behind his own net. Palladino slapping his stick on the ice looking for the puck. It's cut off by Compuware. As they bring it off the wall, it's puck gathered in by Pegley. Pegley's up through center, and we got an offside play. We could have had interference. It looked like he was shoved offsides. Face-off will come outside of the Compuware end. Compuware wearing some highlighter uniforms, a bright, bright orange. I'm not sure it goes all that well with the brown and light orange of their regular uniforms, but we can't miss them. Making the Penguins uniforms look a little like a mustard yellow. Centering pass from Compuware. Cut off by Straub. He looks to exit the zone, but it's forced back in on the goalie Helsel. So neon orange unis with the brown and orange accents. Brown pants with orange stripes, neon socks, and white helmets for Compuware. Your Penguins are in gold with the Penguin logo on the chest. Black pants with gold stripes, gold socks with black stripes. and the iconic gold Pittsburgh Penguins elite helmets. Zachi works it to the wing for Lohr. Lohr back to Zachi, a give and go to exit the zone. Zachi carries to the offensive blue line. He's turned away there. Hasenkope will gather, and now Straub. Straub gains the zone on sides. Forced back out by Compuware to Stillwagon, who turns it back to Lohr. Lohr in right side. He's cut off, and back come the highlighters. Compuware throws it into the Pens end. Straub there to play it back out for Zachi. Zachi spins with it at center and plays it to Lohr. Lohr was a little flat-footed at the blue line, and on come Compuware. Chasing it down, Straub, a shot from outside. Defended nicely by Helsel, picked up by Stillwagon, and he'll try the left side. He's cut off the first attempt, and it's stopped at the blue line on the second. Played back into the right wing corner. Straube on the puck, taken from him, turning with the Compuware. Lohr there to gather it in. He'll go up the right. He's bodied heavily against the wall. He stays down. He's getting back up. Let's hope he's okay. Played in off sides by Compuware. Lohr is up and seems to be okay. The 3-1 Penguin win. Goals were by Kumnik, Palladino, and Zachi in game one. The puck pops free to Kumnik off the draw. He'll clear the zone once, now twice. Compuware looks to enter and does. Left side, defended off by Goldberg. Forces it into the corner. He'll clear it around for Kumnik. He banks it off the boards, but it's cut off by the defense and in on net, just wide. Gathered in on the wall, right wing side. Two players tangle up. It's Goldberg and a Compuware player. Puck comes free. Centering pass comes the whole way across. That shot fended off by Helsel. Kumnik got to it behind, but it was cleared back to the point by Compuware. Sent back out in front. Kumnik blocks it, but no further than the point. Sent to the side of the cage. Gathered in by Helsel. Shot off the side of the net. Puck pops free out front, and that'll be in. Compuware with the puck pressure. It comes free to 43. He was able to get a low shot past the stick side. Quite a bit of pressure. The puck came free to him at the just inside the hash marks. And with 5:43 to play, Compuware has the lead 1-0. Zachi on the draw. Comes back to Straub. He'll play it off the boards for Lohr. He'll pressure there. Turned away and brought back on. 2-on-1 develops. Driving to the backhand. Puck comes off his stick. Right to a Compuware player for a backhand who hits the side of the cage. Played back in behind. Lohr to pressure. Now Straub. Out comes Compuware, but there's the stick of Zachi to turn it back the other direction for Ty Avolia. Avolia through center. Challenges a defender, and it's taken off his stick. Back comes Compuware. Avolia pressuring from behind, though. Breaks the play up nicely. Great back check on that one. Zachi looks for Lohr. It's just past his reach, and Compuware will regroup in their own end. The Penguins did a little bit better job in game one of the offensive puck pressure there. Compuware seems to be getting the puck in their own end, and the Pens aren't anywhere to be found. So here's an example right there. Compuware with the puck all day to clear it out. Now it'll be Pegley. He'll get it back for Avolia in the offensive zone. Penguins enter on side. Off a skate, comes free. Puck loose and skated to the safety behind the net by Compuware. Compuware with the better of the play so far in this one, and a 1-0 lead to show for it. Compuware chased down by Lohr. Knocked off his stick. Pegley there. Pegley chips it up but not out. He'll try a second time. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. He'll exit the zone. Looks for Avolia off of a helmet, and back come Compuware. Detroit enters the zone. Drives to the outside. A shot down low. Helsel makes the save. It came off his pad, then off his glove, and trickled just wide. Puck pops free again to the high slot. Turning shot. Blocked out front. And Pegley will get there. Pegley looks up, finds a volley. It's off of the back of his stick. Turned the other way. In comes Compuware again. Shot from outside, wide of the net. Zacci to chase it down. Gets it to Palladino. Palladino's able to exit the zone. A volley and Palladino pressure, but it's turned right back by Compuware. It's all Detroit right now. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the period. Zacci gets to the puck, clears it out the center. Palladino looks for a volley. A volley will get the puck pressure going. Pressure in the right corner, played in behind. Sent back D to D, and look what the puck pressure does. It forces a turnover. Palladino's there. Sends it towards the middle. Reaching for it. Baru doesn't get through. And we will have 6 Compuware players on the ice. And when you have 9 total, that's 2/3 of your roster. And 1 too many. The Penguins will head to the Seven Fields Wealth Management power play. Their first power play of the day comes with 2:59 to play and at a much-needed time. Baru on the draw. Hasenkope pressures in behind it. Pops free just past Palladino to the blue line, kept by Kumnik. Kumnik now Palladino. Cleared up and all the way down. It's rolling in on Helsel. He'll put it in the corner. Compuware in after it. The stick of Kumnik gets there. Forces it forward to Stillwagon, back to Kumnik, now up for Hasenkope. Baru will carry it into the offensive zone. Left wing corner, chases it down there. Played D to D by Compuware. It'll be Stillwagon getting to it. He throws it back to the right corner. Cut off again by Kumnik. Compuware sneaking a player out the center. It's hard to hide in those jerseys, guys. Short-handed, trying to run a stretch play. Hopefully the Pens can take advantage of that. Hasenkope turns at the offensive blue line, falls down, and it's knocked out of the zone by Compuware. Kumnik plays it back up for Palladino. He sends it back to the middle. Baru's there. He'll shoot, and it'll just skip wide of the cage. A golden opportunity on the power play for Baru. Skips just wide. Played back in behind. Baru gets there. He's knocked down, gets back up. He'll try the other side. Looks to wrap around. Puck pops free. Palladino sends it just wide. We'll try it again, and now the whistle blows. It looks like it'll be Baru headed to the sin bin, negating the last 45 seconds of Penguin power play. We get a rough in front of the net. Face-off comes outside of the Compuware blue line. 4-on-4 hockey for 45 seconds, then a minute 15 of penalty kill time for your Penguins. Compuware carries it into the offensive zone. The 4 are Zacci, Ulowitz, Goldberg, and Pegley. Goldberg drives it up the center of the ice. Stick lift at the last second prevented the shot. And Ulowitz will pressure in behind. Puck back to the point for Pegley. Worked into the corner by Ulowitz. But back comes Compuware. Zacci off his skate. Pops free. Ulowitz will force it back. Right corner. Played up off the boards and cleared all the way down. It will be far enough for icing. We'll go back into the Compuware end. Penguins win the draw. Played into the corner. Shot from Avolia, sent just wide. Compuware gets control. They're now on the power play. Puck cut off by Avolia. Left wing corner. Plays it in behind. Compuware gains possession, and they'll try to break it out the opposite side. Comes back to center. Will Straube will get it. He'll flip it into the zone, but Avolia is still in there, so it'll be an offsides on the Pens. 28 seconds to play, period number 1. 44 seconds left on the Baru penalty. center ice draw. Brought in by Compuware. Left side, shot from outside. Stopped and held by Helsel. 19.9 in the period. Face-off forced in towards Helsel. Rebounds there, backhander sent in. Stopped and held. Helsel says no. Foley on the draw. Won by Compuware. Sent over, but a nice stick by Stillwagon to break it up. Compuware still with possession. Right side. Flicks it up high and wide. 5 seconds. 4, 3. And that horn will end period number 1. Period with a goal from Compuware's 43 from just around the hash marks. Low to the blocker side, squeaking it past Helsel. 1-0 Compuware. There'll be 16 seconds left on the Baru penalty to start the second period. So Pens will start on the penalty kill. The Penguins gather around head coach Eric Nooch. They warm up their other goalie, the squish tender. We'll switch sides. We'll throw 13 minutes on the clock. And we'll head back to action here from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. Home of the 5-time Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins. Hassenkope on the draw. Won by Compuware, carried into the left side. Pressure coming from Hassenkope. It's cleared up and out of the Penguins zone. Compuware will regroup. 4 seconds left on the penalty kill. 2, 1, and we're even strength. Comes free to Kumnik. He'll regroup. Lays it off the wall. Gathered by Compuware, and they gain the Penguin zone. Around Goldberg goes one. Shot from the outside. Sent wide of the cage. Baru chases down after it. Fresh out of the box. It's gathered in by Hassenkope, and he'll carry up the left. With speed. Chips it off the wall. In after it, Baru. Now Hassenkope. Off the boards to Goldberg. Goldberg sends one towards the middle. Cut off by Compuware. And back they come. Palladino on the back check. Kumnik on the defense. Forces it wide. A centering pass cut off by Goldberg. In behind the cage, he'll gain possession. He'll look to escape the right wing side. And does. Carries up all the way into the offensive zone. Fake one way, pulls it the other. Sends one right off the chest of the Compuware goalie. Palladino pressures in front. And we have a Compuware player down. And he's up and appears to be okay. So the faceoff will come to the left of the Compuware goalie. That'll be Zachi on the draw. Avolia, lower your forwards. Pegley and Straub your defense. Shot sent high over the cage by Avolia. Pressure from Zachi. Now Lohr. Compuware gains center ice. Lohr pressures, ends up with the puck. Sends it back for Straub. Straub finds Lohr. He tries to go around one. He's cut off. And back come the computers. I believe it's DOS-based at the squirt level. Puck sent up for Avolia. One-on-one move. Carries it wide. Gets whacked by his stick. His shot! A nice blocker side save by the Compuware net piner donning black pads. Right wing side. Compuware enters. Fires one off the backside of Pegley. Gets it back. Snaps it towards the net. And Helsel's there with the glove. 10:37 to play. Face off to the left to Helsel. 1-0 Compuware. Turning with it, Ulowitz. Carries it in behind his net. He'll play it off the boards looking for Palladino, and it escapes the whole way to center. Chasing it down is Hasenkope. Hasenkope with the puck pressure, right wing corner. Stopping, starting. There's the stick of Palladino. Hasenkope bumped to the boards, and the puck cleared off the dasher. To the right side, they're around one. Up through center. That play cut off by Hasenkope on the back check. And in offsides was Compuware. Ulowitz, Palladino, and Hasenkope. Ulowitz on the draw. One back towards Stillwagon. Stillwagon looks for Hasenkope. Just past his stick. Compuware will regroup at center. D to D and in the left side. Carrying it wide. Possessing, looking, centering. It pops off of the defenseman in front. Right to the stick of a Detroit player who's able to pop it past the blocker side of Helsel and take a 2-0 lead. I believe 13 on the tally there. Face off one forward. Hasenkope skates into it, sends it in on net. That'll be stopped and covered. Penguins are cleared from the front of the cage. Face off to the right of the Compuware goalie. Baru on the draw, wins it forward. Tries to snap it off on net. Goes in behind, collects it there. Two Compuware players there in support. One of them will come out with it. They play it off the boards for the point. Kept in by Pegley. But right to 43 and he comes up ice left side. One-on-one with Goldberg. Goldberg will win that battle and carry in behind the net. Centering pass. Cut off by Pegley, who finds Avolia, who comes into the offensive zone. He's got Baru with him. He'll shoot one towards the net. Trickles just wide. Baru and a Compuware player come together behind the cage. Compuware will try to exit the left wing side and will. Playing it off the boards out the center. Pegley sends it back up for Goldberg. Compuware in on sides. Left side. They've had the better of the play early in this one. That shot stopped by Helsel. Rebound stopped. And Helsel's got it underneath him. We'll put this face off to the right of Helsel. It'll be Zachy on the draw. One by Compuware forward towards the net. Turned by Straube. And his pass hits Zachy right up the middle. Knocked off his stick, but right to Stillwagon. He'll carry in the right wing corner. Puck pops free. Zachy's there. He waves at it. Unable to get it towards the net. Gathered in behind by Compuware. They rattle it around the boards to the left. Sent up and off of Hasenkope. Right to Stillwagon. A give and go with Hasenkope. He'll carry around one. Knocked off his skates. Zachy follows on. Now Stillwagon. Hasenkope still on his knees. Plays it for Stillwagon. Hasenkope gets up. Tries to enter from the middle of the ice from the right. Palladino unable to knock it off a Compuware player's stick as he comes up through center. Carrying up the left. Weaving inside to out. Shot down low. Stopped by Helsel. 7:43 to play. Puck in the Penguins' left corner. Puck shot in towards the net. Shot to the glove side, and Helsel there. Positioned well at the top of his crease to glove that one. Face off for Lohr in the Penguins' corner. Goldberg gets to it, sends it for Ulowitz. Ulowitz finds Lohr. Lohr's up ice. 2-on-1 with Abolia. Lohr carries to the left, comes back inside, looks, 5-hole, shut down. Compuware gets there, tries to turn it up ice, and they will make the play out to center. And in the left side, Goldberg there with a poke check. Frees up the puck. Tries to carry it out of his zone, but he's cut off. It'll come free to Ulowitz, who'll get it up and out and into the Compuware end. Carrying, moving to the middle. That shot in on net. It will not be a goal. Shot came from the outside. Ulowitz was at the feet of the goaltender. And it will not be a goal. Looked like he was bumped in. I don't know. Ulowitz was still on the ground at the feet of the goalie. The puck went up and over top of both of them and into the net. But it will not count. 6:44 to play in the period. Compuware gets control now. Into the offensive zone. Ulowitz there to pressure. Centering pass the whole way through. Avolia gets there, but it's kept by Compuware. Their centering pass cut off by Goldberg. He's tripped. And it'll be a Penguin power play. With 6:20 to play in the second period, trailing by 2. And we will get the goalie switch here. Helsel comes out, and the squish tender comes in. Face off outside of the blue line. Baru gets control. He'll look to gain the zone on the power play. He stood up hard at the blue line. No call. Back comes Compuware shorthanded. They go around 2 defenders. Shooting one just off the back of Pegley. He'll send it the whole way around, and unable to keep it at the blue line was Compuware. And we'll reset just outside the Compuware zone. Face off, Baru, won by Compuware. To Pegley. Pegley for Hasenkoop. Turned back by Compuware. Turning with it in his zone, Pegley. He's knocked down, no call. Able to get back up and clear it. But Compuware all over the puck right now, even short-handed. Send it back in for Straub. Straub centers it, finds Hasenkoop. Knocked off his stick, but right to that of Baru. He's in the left side onside. Penguins trailing behind him. Baru in the corner battling. 3 players down. The only one left on his feet is Hasenkoop, and he's the one who comes away with it. He looks to the point, but it's blocked off by the official. A centering pass for Palladino. Skips over his stick, and out comes Compuware. Hasenkoop bodies him from behind, no call. He'll get possession. Pens get away with one there. 40 seconds left on the power play. Up to Palladino, now Pegley into the zone. Penguins did a better job in game one of moving the puck. They need to get back to that. Into the zone comes Straub. He's cut off, but he'll battle. He's able to work it into the right corner. 13 seconds left on the power play. Pens haven't really had much offensive zone time. Up, a clearing attempt cut off by Zachi, but gathered in by Compuware. That'll end the power play. Shot in on Squish. He fends it off, rebound there, and so is the Squish tender. Couple dandies for Squish. And with 4:10 to play, Compuware 2. Face off for Zachi, sent in on net by Compuware. Gathered in behind, it's Avolia. Avolia off the boards looking for Lure. It's out the center for Zachi, cut off by Compuware. Knocked off a Compuware player's stick, and Zachi will gather it in its center. He's pressured from behind, and away comes Compuware, but Stillwagon there. Now we'll play overskate the puck at center. Stillwagon dived for it. Gathered in by Compuware, pressured by Lure, and it'll be off. Size. Zachi on the draw. Wins it to Avoli. In his own end, pressure coming. On his backhand, goes off the boards, finds Lure. Lure tries to go around one. It's turned back into the Pens' end, but Compuware still had a player in the zone. And we'll have another offside call. Face-off won by Compuware, but it's past the defender and in after it goes Lure. Lure's pressure, D-to-D pass for Compuware. Lure skates the whole way over, gets to the other side, forcing the turnover to Avolia. He gets possession. He tries to shoot from a tough angle. It's blocked. Zachi there. He waves at it. Puck comes free to Stillwagon. Stillwagon's shot flutters wide to the cage. Brought back on by Compuware. Cross ice pass as they gain the zone. Lure there again with a back check. It's like a Tasmanian devil out there right now. Kumnik on the puck. Comes free to, you guessed it, Lure. Lure up for Zachi. Zachi through the neutral zone. He's got Avolia with him. He stops, looks. Delays on the wing, looks for a pass. Bodied from behind as a Compuware player. No call again. Pens getting away with a few here. This game might start getting a little chippy. Played up to the Penguin blue line, or the Compuware blue line, unable to be kept there. Back into the zone it goes. Lure's on sides. He's around one. He's got Avolia with him. He carries it wide, knocked off his stick. But right there, Stillwagon. He turns it towards the net. Stopped. Now Zachi's at center. They get by him. Penguins changing behind. In comes Compuware. Right side. Shot down low. Deflected by Squish in behind. Gathered in by Compuware. Turning with it. Centering pass all the way through. In the Pens' end, Compuware off Squish. Plays it forward and Kumnik skates into it. Kumnik coming up ice. On sides. Around a defender into the corner. Looks to center. Waves at it. Unable to get a stick on it. Ulowicz tries to center to Avolia reaching for the puck. Pens have a bunch of players who need to get off. Up comes Compuware left wing side. Back checking Palladino. Squish makes the save. Goldberg clears the rebound. Carried out the right side. Goldberg this time. He'll challenge a defender. Get the red line and dump it right in. In after it goes Hasenkope. First one there, left corner. He'll chip it further for Ulowicz. It comes right back to Hasenkope. He'll fling it up off the glass high. In behind for Ulowicz. Back to Hasenkope. Now he'll drive in behind. Looking. Sending it back to the point man, Pegley. Pegley goes D-to-D to Goldberg. He's got room. He'll look. He'll wind. He'll crank one wide of the cage. Compuware gets possession. They clear up, but not out. Cut off by Goldberg, sending it back into the corner. Penguins getting some pressure here now in period number 2. It comes free. A shot stopped by Compuware. Cleared but not out. Goldberg stops it. He's around 1. He drives to the middle. Bumped. Comes free. Palladino shoots it wide. Ulowitz behind. Pens with pressure. 25 seconds here. Palladino on the puck. Stopped at the blue line. Pegley fanned on the attempt to keep it in. And it just squeaks over the blue line. And with 16.2 to play, the Pens with their best pressure of the day in the last probably 3 minutes of the game. That's something to build on. They started moving the puck a little better. Face off for Baru. I don't think anybody was ready for that. Baru was. Gathered in by Lohr. Skated on the right. He's bumped down. Might be one Compuware gets away with. Out comes Compuware. Through center, that horn will end. Period number 2, 2-0 Compuware. Through a pair. We'll put 13 on the clock, and the Pens will attempt a comeback here. Don't call it a comeback. Face off by Baru. Worked forward to Lohr. Turned back the other way for Compuware. That pass gets the whole way through. Stillwagon and Straub battling for it. That shot comes in on Squish. He makes the save, gets the cover with a ton of pressure in front. And it was the Penguins' turn to clear the crease out. Face off for Baru. He wins it forward, gets possession. Tries to split the D and will. Flips it forward, skating into it. Lohr with the pass, and it's just knocked off his stick from behind. He centers it. Baru down behind the play. I don't know what happened there. They try to catch it on the replay here. Pens unable to keep it at the blue line. Well, Baru was just hooked off his skates in front of the net. Lohr with the puck, it's sent back down. It'll be Straub. Straub finds Baru up ice. He'll gain the zone. Looking, stopping, firing from outside between the legs, but cut off by a defender. Trying to use the players as a screen, I believe, in front. It's cleared back up to Baru. He'll fire a clap bomb. Those aren't legal, and it was not called. That would have come the whole way back down. Around Lohr goes one. Backdoor feed. Shot on net. Just wide. A squish. Stillwagon gets control. He finds a volley up ice. A volley into the zone. Turning with it. And firing glove side. It's a save. And it got the whole... He spun the whole way around with it. Like on the side of his glove, and it stays out. Comes free to Ulowitz. His shot blocked. Compuware gets it to the left. Sent all the way back out to center. Goldberg will get possession. He'll chip it into the left wing corner. Here's where Pens need that pressure. There it'll be a volley getting there, but a little late. And back up ice on a 2-on-0 come Compuware. Firing blocker side and beating Squish. A 2-on-0 break for Compuware. Beats Squish and gives Compuware a 3-0 lead. On a 2-on-0 like that, it forces the goalie deep because if they pass it, he's got to be able to get over. And with a smaller goalie like Squish, it makes it a really tough play. Compuware gets possession back again, blazing into the offensive zone. Austin Kumnick gets there with his stick. He'll gain possession, carry him behind. Worked around for Hassenkope. Hassenkope, oh, just off a fallen defender. Keeping it in, but Goldberg will get possession. He'll try this time. Right side. Gets around one, comes in on the backhand, moves to the forehand, that's shut down. Sent back in on net by Zachi, stopped and covered. Baru to take the draw. Face off one forward by Compuware. Gathered in by their center and sent the whole way into the pen's end. They're in behind everybody. Centering, cut off by Straub. Another centering pass. This one gets through. That one stopped by Squish. Straub to the puck. He chips it off the glass, looking for a Volia. Gathering it in and driving into the offensive zone. The back-checking Pegley forces it off of his stick. Palladino gets there. Now Pegley to his knees, but able to get it to Palladino. He'll work it up ice to Avolia. Avolia skating through the neutral zone. He goes around one. He's got Baru back there. He dangles a second one, sends a backhander in off the pad. Centering pass for Baru. Past Baru and Avolia. Back comes Compuware. Pegley forces it wide. It's sent in behind the cage. Gathered there. Another centering pass. That off the side of Palladino. Baru looking for it. Can't get possession. He will on his backside. Playing it all the way to the point. Shot from outside. Blocked by Pegley. It'll be Baru in behind the net. Plays it around. Nobody there but Compuware. That shot blocked out of the air by Pegley. Right to the front of the net. And it's up and over top. And we'll have a penalty on the Pens here as Compuware applies the pressure. And we'll have a trip. And the Pens will head to the penalty kill, 8:47 to play. Trailing 3-0. 3-love. Face off one by Compuware, sent in towards the net, blocked by Kumnick. Lure to the puck, clears the zone. Hassenkope giving chase. Gotten to first by Compuware, and they'll send it all the way back into the Pens end where it's cut off by Kumnick. He's able to get it out of the Penguin zone. But Compuware gets possession, and they're all by themselves. Another breakaway. In, backdoor feed, sent high over the cage. Lure gets there. Compuware sends it in behind, though. Stillwagon will give it a shot. He's cut off. Hassenkope back to it. He'll pass it, but right to a Compuware forward. Pens unable to get out of their end here. Hassenkope gets there. He pokes it forward, but Compuware sends it in behind. Now Stillwagon will battle there. Battle behind the net, taken in by Compuware. Cut off by Hassenkope. He'll possess in his own end. Works it around one, tries to go around two. One too many, but Compuware goes in offsides.
Watch your front head off.
53 seconds left on the Penguin penalty. The tripping call. Yolowitz gets the puck. Tries to chip it past. A nice reach by Compuware. Pegley will get to the puck. He'll send it over for Goldberg. Goldberg looks for Yulowitz, but he misses him. And that'll be an icing.
Hawks, watch the front of your net.
34 seconds left on the PK. Then the Pens need to ramp up the offense.
Keep it clear.
Pens try to exit the zone off the faceoff, kept in by Compuware, worked in behind the net. Compuware gets there, but Pegley takes it away. Sends it off the boards for Goldberg. Goldberg battles, it comes free. Skates into Yulowitz, turned over to Compuware. Knocked down, driving the front of the net, comes to the point. Shot from outside, deflected twice and wide of the cage. Pegley will get there. 2-1 Penguins, penalty over. Up comes Zachi. Comes free to Pegley. In on sides at the blue line. Carries to the left. Turns it back to the middle looking for Avolia. Yulowitz will battle in the corner. Pegley will keep at the blue line. Sending it for Avolia. Nice pass to Goldberg and he can't control it. Zachi gets to it though. He'll fire from outside. Waving at it, Avolia. He gets it in behind the net. Cleared around but not out by Compuware. Sent towards the cage by Zachi, but a Compuware player will skate right into it, and they're up ice again. Looking backdoor, but looking short side, stopped by Squish. Thought for sure they were going to center that pass. Yulowitz gets to it, banks it off the boards. Avolia gives chase, now Goldberg. Off a skate to Yulowitz. Yulowitz stopped on his zone entry, and back comes Compuware. Played to the right side, turning with it there, sent back in towards the middle, gathered by Zachi. Zachi behind his net. He's cut off. Centering pass stopped by Straub. Clearing attempt stopped by Compuware. Shot sent wide of the cage. Zachi will bring it on. Looks up and finds the defenseman Goldberg running the breakout. It's past him, but Avoli is in after it. Right wing corner. Carrying behind. Stopping, turning. Centering one. Backside for Palladino. He had him. It skips over his stick. Palladino will battle on the wall. That battle won by Compuware and sent forward. Left side, shot from outside, past the squish tender. Goldberg first one there. He'll carry it through center. Into the offensive zone. Palladino hopping in the zone as it's knocked off Goldberg's stick. Played around Baru. And into the zone comes Compuware. Losing control and Palladino turns it back. Compuware will enter offsides. 4:28 to play. Pens need to get one. Push forward here. Face off at neutral zone. Turned back in by Compuware. Baru gets there. He'll turn it back the other way. And we'll have a penalty, a tripperoo. And it should be an offensive zone draw for the Pens. They'll put it at the neutral zone. This is the wrong call. But the Pens will have 2 minutes here to try to make this closer. One on the power play, and maybe one shortly after. And we'll be right back in this. Compuware will clear it into the Pens' end. They'll give pressure. It'll be Kumnik. He gathers it in. He's got 2 Compuware players on him. And they'll end up with the puck. Kumnik will try it again. He'll wrap it around to the other side. He goes off the boards for Hasenkope. He'll gather it in, and he'll blaze up the left with speed. Carrying it into the zone. Some back pressure. Forces that in on net. Minute 28 to play. Referee's discussing something. Face off to the right of Compuware's goalie. Cleared to the point, not out. Kept by Pegley. His centering pass cut off. Straub will get there and keep it in though. Avolia with the puck now. He turns, looks, fires off the defender in front. Comes free and trying to get a shot through. Blocked out front was Lohr. Ultimately clear the zone. Straub back to get it. He'll chip it off the boards. It'll be Pegley. Now Lohr. 56 left on the power play. He'll pass it up for Zachi. Between his legs and into the right corner it goes. Compuware plays it in behind. They've got all kinds of space here to exit the zone. 10-1 cross ice, and they'll get some potential offense here, but a nice back check by Lohr. Pops it free for Zachi. Zachi and Avolia come together at the blue line. Got to spread out there. Zachi out, stick handles 2, now 3. Keeps possession, centers 1, looking for Avolia. Cleared around to Straub. He keeps it in, finds Avolia and Zachi together again. This time Avolia sends the backhander. It's off the pad, and the rebound cleared just wide. 9 seconds left on the power play. Brought up by Compuware, 1-on-1. Lohr on the back check, Squish on the poke check. Keeping it out. And it'll be Zachi. Pens at the end of a long shift here. They need to get off. Zachi gets pickpocketed at the blue line, and back comes Compuware. 2 defenders coming off the bench. That shot fought off by Squish. Rebound off the side of the net. Gathered in by Compuware. Cleared though by Kubnik. Cleared back the other way by Zachi. He needs a break. He's been out there for a better part of 2 minutes. Same with Avolia. Ulowitz gets to the puck. Pens need to get off. Compuware in the zone. 3-on-1 develops. Tired Penguins on the ice. That one cut off by Kubnik. He'll send it for Hasenkope. Up for Zachi. On his backhand. Can he get it through? He cannot. Just wide of the net. Cleared to the point, Kubnik. Kubnik keeps it in. Surrounded by 4 Compuware players. And kept by Stillwagon for Ulowitz. He turns it back to the middle. It comes free. Zachi there. He'll try to fire it. It's knocked off his stick. Kubnik gets to it. Plays it off the boards. Comes free to Compuware. Played up the right side. All the way down. It'll be an ice. .7 to play. Pens keep it in the Compuware end. It'll take a miracle now. And it's out the center. Chipped off the boards by Goldberg. Kept in by Pegley, now Baru. 22 seconds. Penn's trying to get one here. These two teams play again tomorrow morning. It'll be Pegley driving the middle, shooting high and just outside of the blocker side. Cleared around, gathered in by Palladino. He'll center one, that's cut off. And this will end the period, and the Pens fail to score in this one. And Compuware takes a 3-0 win. Catch us tomorrow morning. We'll be back